Well, he's a cutie pie. I might put him in Potomac. Okay, yes. Yeah, he can come right on to Potomac.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Richie Scott, and we are back with another video. Thank you so much to everybody who has followed the channel. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell button because you just don't want to miss a single drip drop. And today we're going to be serving up quite a bit of news. We're going to be talking a little bit about Robin Givens and the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Also, we got to talk about Nene Leakes and Porsha Williams. And then we got some Real Housewives of Potomac news, which is about to shake things up. And we're going to talk a little bit about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but we got to get into that Real Housewives of New York from last night. It was everything you want a Housewives episode to be and more. But before we get into all that, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter at DJ Richie Scott. Also hit me up for brand collaborations at RichieScott@gmail.com. And if you want to learn more about how to get featured on television and how to work in media, also hit me up at RichieScott@gmail.com. for that information as well. Now let's get into the business, all right? So first things first, we gotta talk about Robin Givens. Now y'all know on this channel we have talked about a lot of information regarding casting for the Real Housewives of Atlanta for season 12, which has begun filming already. Now, a lot of you guys know that Nene Leakes has not been filming so far, and it's for multiple reasons. One, a suspension. One, because of pay issues. One, because she's also been filming she's starting to negotiate the terms for her own reality show spinoff. So who knows what the truth is, but we got some information on that too, so just stay tuned. But first, let's talk about Miss Robin Givens, because Media Takeout is reporting that she has already begun filming for season 12. Let's get into it. It says that actress Robin Givens is currently filming with the Atlanta Housewives. The legendary actress who lives in Atlanta will be on the upcoming season of Bravo's hit show. There were rumors months ago that Robin would be on the Housewives this season. Those rumors have been confirmed. Robin has already begun filming, according to multiple sources connected with the Real Housewives. She will initially be featured on the show as a friend to housewife Kenya Moore. Kenya and Robin were longtime friends because the two became extra close after starring alongside each other on the Bounce TV show Saints and Sinners last year. Robin is reportedly mentoring Kenya as she transitions into the world of acting. So Robin has already filmed a few scenes with Kenya Moore, and the scenes are expected to make their way into the next season of the Atlanta Housewives. But it's not clear whether Robin will be a peach holder, meaning a full-time cast member, or just a friend to the show, which is a part-time cast member. One producer told the news outlet that it depends. If Robin can bring the drama, she can get a peach, but either way, she's going to be great on the show. So, it appears that the rumors are true. And to be quite honest with you, this is the perfect interest for Robin Givens to have, being a friend to Kenya Moore. So it would be an interesting storyline to see Kenya work her way into more acting gigs by utilizing her friendship with Robin as a way to get coaching and also bringing Robin into the fold as a friend to the cast. Now, I kind of like when they introduce a person as a friend first, because it lets the audience get a gauge of whether or not we would want to actually see more of them. And then maybe they become a full-time housewife in the next season, just like we did with Eva and just kind of like we did with Tanya, because we're hearing that she's going to be full-time too. Now, it's also going to add a little bit of star power to the show, because if we're not going to be getting Nene full-time in the beginning, then we're going to need something extra to give season 12 that extra dose of spark that we need in lieu of having Nene. So I will be all here for this. Would you guys be here for Robin Givens appearing on the show as a friend of Kenya Moore now that Kenya Moore is potentially coming back? We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. But in the meantime, it's not all bad news for Nene, because it appears that while she may be negotiating her contract, or while she may be suspended, or while she may be negotiating the terms for her new reality show, her spinoff show, it appears that she is now going to be getting another friend to film with. And no, it's not Phaedra Parks. It's apparently Miss Giovanna, or Gail, as some people like to call her in some circles. So Hollywood Life is reporting that season 11 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta was tense for Nene Leakes, with her co-stars Cynthia, Porsha, Kenya, and Kandi ruffling her feathers. but Nene will be happy to see one face in the upcoming season thanks to a new casting choice from Bravo. Gail Giovanna Monplaisir is going to join the cast of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is filming now, and she's going to be joining as a friend. Considering how Nene stormed off the set during the season 11 reunion, she needed someone to alleviate the tension. Everyone, including Nene, felt that Nene needed someone in her corner in an alliance, so producers heard her, and now Gail will be joining the ladies, which Nene is really excited about. The two have been friends for a good while. Gail even showed her support at Nene's swag boutique opening in Maryland's MGM National Harbor at the end of May, and they posed for a celebrity photo together. Despite Nene's past anger at Cynthia and Kandi, both ladies follow Nene's friend Gail on Instagram, but that's not entirely surprising considering that Nene seemed to bury the hatchet by inviting Kandi to one of her swag boutique openings. According to what another source close to the cast previously told Hollywood Life, as you recall, Kandi assumed that Nene was mad at her and Cynthia because they invited Kenya, whom Nene had beef with, to the launch party of Cynthia Seagram's Peach Bellini. It was a big misunderstanding as the ladies claimed that Kenya was a last-minute party guest and therefore couldn't give Nene a heads up. All right, so this would also be interesting. And can I just say something? Hollywood Life, y'all are so shady. Y'all know this lady goes by Giovanna. Y'all calling her Gail in the entire article, which is giving me all of the light that I needed. Y'all know I like a little bit of shade. I like a little highbrow shade. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that in your face direct shade. I like the shade that you gotta just kind of catch. Like, did y'all really say that? I see y'all. Anyway, are y'all gonna be here for Giovanna on the next season? Now, I know a lot of y'all didn't like Giovanna based on her drunken antics on the show. But I kind of went up for her a little bit. I kind of went up for her because I thought that she added just the spark of mess that we needed to the episodes, and I would be here to see what she brings in the new season. Now, Giovanna, you might have got a lot of flack for your drunken antics, but don't let that stop you in the future. No, no, no. Because if this season of Real Housewives of New York is any indication, we like a drunk housewife. So don't let that stop you in the future. No, no. Speaking of housewives who used to have drinking problems, and we are so happy for her sobriety, they are thinking about bringing Kim Richards back to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I, for one, could not be happier with that because I feel like, listen, to me, Kim Richards can be a hot mess, but she can also be very endearing to audiences. I like the fact that she's not so self-aware that she thinks of herself as a brand and can do no wrong, and she just is real, which is what we like. So that's why I say, Giovanna, don't change. Don't change, girl. Have yourself a couple of margaritas every time you go to film. We need and like that on the show. We're not watching this show so that everybody can be friends and act cordial at events. What we need is a couple of housewives who aren't afraid to get down into the get down, have a couple of drinks, a couple of mojitos, margaritas, sangrias, mimosas, and whatever else you want to have at your discretion and at your disposal at all times. Heck, even keep a flask in your purse, girl. We're here for it. So we'll just have to stay tuned for the next season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta to see if that happens, as well as The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills to see if that happens. And thank you to my source at All About the Tea for that information on Kim Richards. Now, what I also want to tell y'all is this about the Real Housewives of Potomac, and it is good. All About the Tea is also reporting that Miss Robin Dixon is saying that she believes that Michael Darby is guilty of the butt patting that he gave to one of the cameramen, allegedly, people, okay? That he was accused of giving, let's put it like that, to one of the cameramen who also reported him for sexual misconduct or whatever the allegations were.
Allegations against Michael.
Okay, so, well, we know the charges were dropped.
They were dropped.
However, I hate to say this because I love Ashley, I believe he did it.
Yeah.
I believe he did it.
Right.
I don't know, if it was assault, that word that's kind of like a loose term.
Right. And we need to be careful about how we use it in today's culture, depending on if he hit on someone, did he assault someone?
Right.
I mean, it's a fine line.
Did he think was he being playful?
Right.
And the cameraman just really was, he felt,
right.
kind of invaded or whatever. I think to file charges is pretty serious.
Yes.
But they were dropped. But I still believe, the cameraman did not make it up.
Right. Well,
now, this is what Robin is saying. She is indicating that she believes Michael might have gave him a friendly tap on the booty. Now, as Giselle says, she believes that Michael likes big butts and she cannot lie. Here's what I think that Robin is trying to say. She believes it happened, but she believes that Michael meant no harm, no foul. As I continue to watch this show, I kind of believe that Michael Darby might be giving love taps to the people. But I also think it is I don't think it's in the way that people are making it seem. Meaning, I think it's probably inappropriate, and I think that he might be joking when he does it, and maybe doesn't get that it's not a social norm here in the US, or for most people. Listen, if the man isn't gay and you pat him on the booty out of nowhere and y'all not playing those sports, he might not like it. I'm just letting you know. It's like one of those things where people joke around with you and they don't know you that well yet. So you can't joke with me if I don't know you. No. Don't do that, because I don't know that you're joking. I don't know your personality yet. I'm not familiar. And I hate when people do familiar things when we are unfamiliar. And I feel like that is what Michael is guilty of, doing those unfamiliar things, and he needs to stop. Next time somebody's gonna pop off on him, and then he's gonna have a real problem on his hands. So what I'm waiting for is, I need to see all of this stuff play out on the Real Housewives of Potomac. So producers, if y'all are out there, can we fast forward some of these scenes and get to that good stuff? Because I'm really waiting on that to happen. Because for the most part, I'm a little bit like, I'm not bored per se, but I just need some action to happen, okay? I'm gonna need y'all to pick up the pace in this season. Now, speaking of picking up the pace, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into this Real Housewives of New York recap, because I don't know if y'all have seen this episode or not, and if you have not, listen. I do not care if you are not some of y'all I know really only watch certain franchises, okay? And that's fine, because you got your thing. It's people that you may identify with, or that you've been watching for a long time. And I get it. You can't watch everything on TV. But I just want to let y'all know, if you're not watching Real Housewives of New York, you are missing out. This episode here from last night was literally one of the best hours of television, especially reality TV, that I have ever seen in my life. Okay? Literally. It had everything: drama, tears, hilarious moments, delusion. Let me tell you something, okay? Luann, the ladies are in Miami. They're trying to get through to Luann, who is lacks so much awareness of herself. Literally, she makes Sonia go with her to an AA meeting. Sonia has a breakdown afterwards. Luann is talking about she wants to go for a swim. The rest of the ladies decided they need to take Sonia home. Luann, and her unaware self, decides she's gonna go to the beach and look at posters of herself in South Beach. Now, I was like, that's the level of unbothered I aspire to be in my life. Luann sitting on that beach and taking selfies of herself in front of her own poster is the level of unbothered I aspire to be about every single thing that goes wrong. Listen, it's just like she didn't give, and can I say something, y'all? This was Barbara's episode. This was the moment that I needed from Barbara. I call her Boxy Barbara because I feel like the way she dressed, she looked like a box. She likes sports SpongeBob wearing pants. So I'm like, I needed this moment from her because it made her likable, and it really showed a side of vulnerability to her, in which still Luann could not be bothered to care. This lady is reaching out because she doesn't feel involved with the ladies. And then you, Luann, decide that you don't even feel like you can't even be bothered with the person that's been defending you all of this time. Barbara might have lost her apple because she spent so much time chasing after you and trying to protect you while you was apparently running through the fields in your negligee. Listen, when Bethany spilled that tea, I was literally sitting there like, oh girl, Luann had gone down with the get down. She had gone down, okay? And was no saving her, okay? So Bethany, to have stopped everything she was doing, gotten lawyers on her behalf on a Sunday night, protected this lady, got her into rehab for free, paid for her lawyers, and then to have Dennis pass, and Luann is still just running around singing Money Can't Buy You Class, is like, I could not even, listen, when you see Bethany go off about this whole situation, you feel it through the TV. It was insane. And that is why I say all the time, like, it should be a crying shame for the producers, for the cast of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills to continue to skate by and do absolutely nothing while these ladies on the Real Housewives of New York live and breathe and they just are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm baffled in my mind how Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is the second highest rated franchise city in the franchise after Atlanta. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But listen, that's all I got for y'all today. It's a lot going down. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, guys. Porsha. I did not touch on Porsha Williams. So Porsha was in LA this past weekend. She filmed a little something special with Carolyn Manzo. And not only that, so I'm assuming it's one of those maybe commercials that Bravo does for movies and stuff like that. But it was dope to see Carolyn Manzo because I'm still waiting on her to come back to Real Housewives of New Jersey. And then apparently Porsha had some type of racist incident, according to our source, the Real Housewives of Atlanta on Instagram. Apparently she had some type of racist incident at this place right here. So y'all make sure if you in the airport in LAX or wherever she was, don't patronize this place because they just might be racist. We don't know. We gotta wait to catch up with Porsha to see what happens with that. But anyway, that's all we got for y'all today. Listen, let me know what y'all think about this whole situation with Robin Givens. Let me know if y'all are here for Giovanna coming back on the show and as Nene's friend. Let me know what you guys think about Kim Richards coming back to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Let me know what you guys think about Robin saying that she believes this whole situation happened with Michael Darby. And then let me know if y'all watching Real Housewives of New York. I'm telling y'all, best city in the franchise. All right, so that's all we got for you guys today. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter at DJ Richie Sky. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell button. We doing this every weekday, y'all. We doing this every weekday. This is your spot to come to talk about all things Real Housewives related. Also, guys, hit me up in my email if you guys want to do any brand collaboration, sponsorships, or work with me to help you get on television. I can definitely do that. Let me know down in the comments below. Hit me up in my email. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe to the channel. Do all of that stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.